Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 3 gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 3 gang, y'all. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, I promise you, man. Bro was like, man, I'm getting transferred tomorrow. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man. Man, I just went in there and booked, man. He was like, man, I got freaking 16 months left and they moving me, man. They told me I gotta go to re-entry. This kind of like before they was even talking that re-entry program stuff and all of this other stuff that you gotta do before you go home. This is before all of that for real. So my bro tell me, I'm like, man, get out of here. He was like, man, I just went to the counselor and stopped. Told him I ain't trying to move. They was like, man, I gotta leave, Weezy, man. He was like, man, help me take my stuff to property, man. I said, man, that junk crazy, man. I said, what's around that? He was like, man, he went to medical, man. I'm like, yo, that junk wild. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because I know bro kind of like, he on edge right now. He's feeling like, man, like right when everything was going smooth with him, man, like he got la-la. He about to get some more la-la. We was about to make another play. So I'm like, man, like as soon as everything was going smooth with him, he got the tobacco, we got the la-la, they moving, man. But like at the end of the day, I had to bring him back to reality, man. I'm like, even though I was upset. I'm upset slightly in the beginning when he told me because I'm like, oh, the play, how we gonna keep it working? I gotta deal with the cream puff alone. Like it was a lot of stuff going through my brain at the moment. But still though, after I settled myself and I thought about it, man, I had to let bro know the real talk, man. I was like, listen, bro, like you getting transferred, bro, don't look at it like you super duper mad, bro. I said everything happened for a reason, bro. That's how you know you on the next step to go to the crib, bro. I said, shake it off, bro. I said, you be all right, man. He was like, I mean, you know, I'm going home, Weezy, but like, man, I was trying to go home, man, with like 5 bands, Weezy, man. We got a route. I'm like, I know, man. I was like, look, bro, I know you ain't really trying to talk about this right now. I was like, but look, though, how we gonna run this now, bro? Like, I was like, I know you leaving me the joint, but I'm like how we gonna operate? He was like, what you mean? We gonna operate how we operate? Like for real though, bro. Like, you might gotta protect them though. I was like, bro, listen, I don't protect nobody, bro. He was like, I'm saying, like, you can't keep nobody off him though. Like, this like that though, Weezy, man. Like, I was like, yeah, but like, I was like, I don't got control over if dudes moving wrong. Then I gotta go jump out there for people and like that put me in jeopardy. I'm like, I ain't with all that, bro. He was like, man, I'm saying though, Weezy, man, like, on the sake of the pack though, like, you trying to keep getting the pack, like, on the sake of that junk, bro. Like, let's do it, bro. Like, I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I was like, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't know, bro, because I don't be protecting nobody. Y'all know I don't. So it was real talk that I was telling, bro. I don't really be protecting people, man. That's not what I do, man. That's not who I am. That's never been what my situation been, y'all. So boom. But nevertheless, though, I might have to, though, man, because I really want to keep this junk coming through, man. So I'm like, look, bro, after we take this property, man, I said, me, you, and him need to come to the round table. He was like, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm going to let him know. Yeah, you family. Like, yo, bro, yeah, that's what it is. I said, please do. I said, because you know how he is, man. I was like, yo, he a real pipsqueak. So like his energy and my energy, we don't match energies. I said, because you already know I'm a freaking alpha male. And I said, bro is just a piece of prey laying in the jungle waiting to be ate by an animal. Pause, man. I said, me and him kind of don't mesh like that, bro. I said, like, on the sake of the work, though, I said, I'm pretty sure that me and him can do business still, though, man. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that will work out. And that wouldn't be nothing that, you know, we wouldn't be able to handle. So he like, man, we gonna hard at him. So I helped bro take his stuff to property, man. Bro packed his stuff all sad, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, he was the first one of my homeboys that I seen get packed up from Lawrenceville, man, that didn't want to go. Like, I only seen it happen a couple times, and I probably was the 3rd time, like, because I didn't want to go. When they told me to go to Greensville and go home, Paul, I didn't want to go there, man. So he was the first one that I seen getting packed up, man. Bro packed his stuff, man. We went to property, man. We walked to property. I helped take bro stuff to property, man. Me and him walk back, man. Bro got the state shoes on now. He looking like he about to get transferred. I was like, oh, man, moving my nigga. I was like, no, that's my guy, man. Moving my guy, man. Rock with Just, man. I'm like, man, bro, this is crazy, man. So we get back to the building. As soon as we come to the party, as soon as the door open up, push, we look. We seen Terrell standing right there. Terrell was like, "You moving, bro? You moving, man?" He was like, "Shh. Yeah, man." He put his arm around him. He was like, "Yeah, man. Y'all crazy, man." Terrell was like, "Man, y'all crazy." As they was walking back towards Terrell's cell, like I'm a little bit of distance behind them a little bit. I'm coming, pause, but I'm like a little bit of distance behind them. And as I'm walking up, I gotta pass the red team. It's kind of they cells is like the first cells on the left side. I'm passing them. I promise you, man. Like I'm reading their brains. I looked at all the red team and I read their brains. Each one of their brains was like this. So boom. I was like, shh. Y'all see the stuff that I might have to inherit? I gotta deal with these psychos, man. I ain't trying to keep this guy alive, man. Like this is crazy right here, man. But I'm gonna see what's going on, man. So they walked to the cell, broke on the cell. I looked. Terrell was sitting in the chair. I walk in. He was like, "Man, put the cut up, Weezy, man." I put his cut up. So he was like, look, man. You know I'm about to leave, man." Terrell was like, "Man, that's crazy, man. I thought I was gonna at least get the rest of your time with you, bro. That's crazy, man." I was like, I'm just standing there like, shh. He's like, "Look, man, let's go and get it over with, man." He's like, "Look, because Weezy my brother, man. Look, you already know. Weezy gonna hold it down. So if you got something you want to be sold, the la-la, let Weezy sell the la-la. Let Weezy sell the la-la for you. You ain't got to worry about it, man. Weezy, you gonna make sure he's straight, the money and everything." I was like, "You already know I don't mess no money up, bro. As long as you just handle your end, bro, like we straight, bro." He was like, "Yeah, but like, Weezy got to know that it ain't the same 50-50 split, though. Like, Weezy still ain't agree to that. He said something about it when we was talking the last time, but like, he still ain't admit." I was like, "Bro, you still talking about this 50?" I said, "It ain't 50-50. I just wanted to say one more time, it ain't 50-50 no more, bro." He was like, "Nah, bro, like, I'm doing all the work." I'm like, "All right, bro, you got it, man." So he was like, "Man, all right. So yeah, like, I might say on my own la-la though, man, because the red team already know that I'm with you. So like, they ain't gonna try to jeopardize nothing." I'm saying like, "Yo, bro, like, you really not my friend, bro. You really not under my umbrella, you freaking coward." So boom. I'm just watching him talk for real. He don't even know I'm just, I was like this. And he just like, it was like Charlie Brown. And I was like, stand this dude. He like, "Yeah, Weezy." So I snapped back into it. He like, "Yeah, Weezy, man. So like, you just do it like that. If I need you to sell it, I'm gonna give it to you, but I might do it myself. I don't know yet, but at the end of the day, we can keep it going. We can keep it going when the police come back. We can get the tobacco. Then, you know what I mean? This weekend, we can get the la-la. Everything good, as long as you know it's a 60-40 split now." I'm like, even on the tobacco, he was like, "Yeah, everything. So I'm like, I ain't understand his motive with this, y'all. I ain't understand, like, how can you renegotiate with people that's protecting you? I'm gonna protect you, bro. I'm gonna jump out there. I'm gonna make sure nobody bother you, bro, because you a freaking cream puff and you can't hold your own. And you trying to tell me you negotiating a deal? You negotiating this deal? That's how I felt, y'all. I promise y'all, man. But when you gotta pretend, man, when you gotta turn into a chameleon, man, like when you gotta be somebody else in front of somebody else, man, when you know inside pause that you really wanna beat this dude brains in, man, I had to tighten up. I promise y'all, man, I had to tighten up because this was a major conversation right here. I can't be having a conversation with somebody I feel like the business is going to be bad. Now, the only bad part about the business is that he wanted more. Now, he's entitled to that. I ain't gonna lie. He want more. I know what y'all gonna say. He can get more. It's his play. He go on the VI and do all of that. But this is, bro, prison is different. Prison is a different ball game, man. The dudes that been in there with me, they understand. Trust me, man. Everybody that's civilians that's watching this, y'all might don't really understand like why my feelings was like this, man. But like, bro, just he went up on the price. That's cool. I'm gonna protect him. That's cool, man. But at the end of the day, man, I just really want him to know that I'm not really his friend, y'all. So boom. So this is how you want to play. We can play like this. So I said I'm gonna play my part until I can find another part. I can play my part until I can find out how I'm gonna get rid of this guy. At the same time, man, like I ain't really with this no more, man. And I don't care about it, man. Next day roll around, Justice out of here. He come dap us both up, man. I promise you, man. He like, man, y'all make sure y'all stick together, man. I'm like, bro, listen, everything good, man. Like, you ain't got to say all of that. Jess was gone. Jess out of here, man. A little bit that afternoon, I hear knock on the door. Yo! Bro, Terrell, he like, Like, what's up? He like, hey, look, man. I just like, for real though, Weezy, man, like, I just don't want it to be like we got a problem though, Weezy, man. Like, if I go up on the price, I go up on the price, Weezy. Like, I was like, bro, I ain't say nothing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I ain't say nothing, bro. I'm cool. He was like, I mean, you don't never really say nothing about that. Like how you feel about it? I was like, bro, I feel like, bro, like it's messed up. I said, well, what can I do, bro? It's business. I said, when you negotiate, sometimes there got to be somebody on the losing side of the end of negotiation. So I said, I guess I lost. I said, it's all good, bro. Let's just keep this going. Keep this going through. I said, don't do nothing stupid now. They had me having to jump out here on some BS now. I said, we good. He was like, nah. We good, friend. We good, friend. I'm like, not your friend, man. Not your friend. He dip out. He dip out, man. So, shut it. So I'm like, man, play gonna come through. See what's going on with this. See how the tobacco game come through. The tobacco game come through. Everything went smooth with that. When the tobacco came through, he came to my cell. Same routine. He ain't play around. The tobacco came through. It was the same jump. The 20 or the 20-50 sacks after we bagged it all up. I promise you, the 20-50 sacks sitting there, he got them jaws. He was like, I'm gonna take 13 of them, Weezy. I'm gonna take 13 of them, man. You get 7 of them. That's cool. I was like, yeah, that's cool, bro. That's cool, man. He was like, yeah, that's what's up, man. Everything good. So he shorted me on the tobacco. You know what I mean? I'm the one putting the money up, and he shorted me on that. It's all good though. You know what I mean? Like I gotta deal with this. I ain't tripping. I just don't forget stuff. That's just all it is, man. So I ain't act like I was mad or nothing when we split the tobacco. My word. So he was able to be out going out in the pod. He rocked with my homeboy job doing a little business with him now. So he got my homeboy from Norfolk job running his moves and doing this and doing that. And it's like for real, he good. He's straight. Ain't nobody bothering him, man. The red team, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he gave them dudes something because they wasn't bothering him. So I don't know what it was. But all I know is, man, he was safe in the pod, y'all. So boom. So even if he didn't give me what I was supposed to get, I wasn't one of those dudes that was gonna cry about it. You know what I mean? I was like, I got tobacco. That's all that matters, man. I got tobacco. It's cool. It's all good at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, dudes be maniacs all the time. And that's why the dudes' lucks be bad. So I'm like, I ain't even mad at it at the end of the day, man. So I'm chilling. Tobacco play went smooth. The weekend rolled around. Bro came back with the la-la again. He come back with the la-la again. He come in the cell. Me and him got the joint. Just like he did the tobacco. He was like, hey, Weezy, look. I'm going to take this much. This you right here. I'm like, all right. I ain't saying that. All right. Short me again. What could I do, y'all? I'm just getting the pot now. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing I can do. What could I do or say for real, man? There's nothing I can really do. I'm being honest with y'all. There's nothing I can really do. But nevertheless, you got it, bro. We gave my jump. I could tell when he would do this, he would try to read my thoughts. He would try to read me like, look at me or look at my eyeballs to see how I really feel about this. And I would never show him emotions. I would never, for what? I would never show him emotions. I promise you that, man. So that's what happened, though. Everything go good. We in the pod doing us. You know what I mean? He come to me the next day. Hey, Weezy, look, do you mind selling this for me, bro? Because dude's getting worse. I'm just trying to chill. All right, I took care of him. I looked out for him. Everything was straight. Everything was straight, man. I promise you. Next thing you know, the dude, the CO dude that he used to be hollering at, he get tore off. The CO dude get tore off, y'all. Everything, man. Like, I promise you, man, when that happened, this man came straight to my cell and was almost in tears. He was almost in tears when he came to my cell. He came to my cell. He was like, man, I got a vent about this, man. I got a vent. I said, vent about what? He said, man, they tore off such and such. He called his name, and they tore him off, man, this morning. I was like, this morning? I said, he was just getting some tobacco this morning? He was like, no, he must have been doing it for somebody in 40 building, man. Man, I told him start messing with them dudes, man. Man, I was like, man, so the tobacco gone? He was like, yeah, man. Joe, great. I said, did you make some money? He was like, yeah, of course I made some money. You know I made some money, bro. But it's just the la-la play now, bro. Man, Joe, crazy. I said, you going over there this weekend? He was like, yeah, I'm going over there. This was like Tuesday. I was like, man. I said, man, we'll be all right, man. He was like, all right. So he dipped out. Leave out, we go to his cell. So we go to dinner, come back, man. Like, he was sick the whole day about that. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't even come back out for the rest of the day. Next day, roll around, look up. They bringing somebody in a pod all ears. Two police come in. You see the cop come in, they moving. Coming in. See the dude coming in. Tall, kind of black dude come in. He go to his cell over in the back part, like kind of like in the back area by the showers. He go back there, take his stuff back there. So I see him, he back there, put the stuff up. I lose track of him. I leave, I go over here, start talking to somebody, and I look up again. I seen the dude, Terrell, helping him taking the stuff out. Terrell helping taking the stuff out. Going on with that? That junk crazy. Terrell like, yeah, man. I see him hollering at him. I don't know who dude. I'm looking to see who dude is. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know where Terrell from, but I don't know. I don't know this guy. I never seen this guy. So dude hollering, kind of dark-skinned dude, kind of tall dude. We hollering at him. So I'll say probably about right before dinner. I guess he done hollering on so much. He probably like, I got to introduce you to the nigga I'll be rocking with. So he like, hey, Weezy, me holler at you. I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey, look, man, it's Martin, man. My homeboy Martin right here, man. Good guy. You know what I mean? A good dude, bro. No, running it down. He was like, yeah, bro. Like, me and him was at receiving, bro. I was getting the pack, bro. He used to hold me down. So I'm like, this dude just be, this dude just always wants somebody to hold him down, man. I'm like, even at receiving, he had the same setup, man. So I'm like, this dude is just a natural born cream puff, man. Like, there's nothing else that I can say except he's just a natural born cream puff. So he run everything down. He give me dude resume. So what? That's basically what I was saying to my man. I didn't really care, to be honest with y'all, man. I'm like, all right, bro, nice to meet you, bro. Gave him the elbow, slid off, man. I don't got time to meet new friends, man. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like that. Dudes called me cold when I was in penitentiary. Like, I've been crossed a lot of times, so I didn't really have time for new friends. I didn't really care about nothing about this guy, but nevertheless, man, I'm trying to make sure this play gets straight. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I get on the phone, make sure my homeboy still gonna take care of this play again. But we ain't getting up with a half a zip game, something small. Me and bro break it down together, like, but I'm like, yeah, this is still enough just for me to sell some feezies, have some lala. So I get on the phone, my man, like, yeah, it's a go. It's people call, it's a lot. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right. So he already knew that though. All he had to do was just get on the phone, holler at my peoples, holler at his peoples got to get to my peoples, and that's how the lala was coming through. And his peoples would bring it. So I ain't had to say nothing to him about that. So Wednesday roll around, him and dude kicking it all day. He would do Wednesday, they over here, outside. Thursday roll around, he would do kicking it. So Thursday, I said, hey, look. I said, yo, look, bro, my man is going to be waiting for your people to hear him. So just make sure. He was like, I could tell how he said it. He was like, I'm like, all right. I'm like, what's up? Everything good? He looked at the tall, dark-skinned dude. He was like, hey, let me holler at him right quick. Dude was like, dude dipped off, went to his set. I was like, what's up? He was like, hey, look, man, I'm gonna let my homeboy get in the car this weekend, man. You don't mind, do you? I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna let him get in the car. I wanted to say, you firing me? That's what I wanted to say. But I'm like, what? What do you mean? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna let him get in the car. I'm like, yo, bro, why you, like, come on, bro. You got me putting shit together, bro. Like, you wildin', bro. What you got going on, bro? Like, you what the fuck you doing, bro? He was like, shh, man, I don't know, Weezy, man. Like, shit crazy, man. Like, what the fuck you want me to do, bro? Like, I fuck with him too, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, all right, man, you got it, bro. I was like, yeah, that's all I needed right there. That was the last draw. We're not tied in with the tobacco no more. And apparently we're not tied in with the lala no more, y'all. So boom. So I wasn't even tripping about that shit, man. My word, he went over to BI and he brought the lala back. But him and dude, I promise you, man, he get the lala. He pull up on me. I ain't say nothing to him for like 3 days. He pull up on me on that day on Saturday. He was like, hey, Weezy, hey, look, bro, I got 2 spoons for $25 food. I was like, what? I got 2 spoons for $25 food just for you. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no $25 worth of food, nigga. You tripping, man. He was like, yeah, that's crazy, Weezy. It's like that. I'm like, is it like that? Like, he was a purity maniac, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, this dude was a freaking coward, man. And like he was wild. He was wild for this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, I took it. It's all good, man. I ain't got nothing. Nah, you good, man. You know what I mean? I went through somebody else and got some of the lala. I ain't even had to go through him. So they did their thing. They did that thing. They did their thing their first week, man. I promise you, man. Everything was going smooth. So we go to chow one day. We coming back from the chow hall. When you come out the chow hall, it's a CO right there. Usually be 2 COs sometimes. Like, it's the exit by the gate. You come out, it's like a little fence. It's like you fenced in a little bit. And you walk out of that. It's usually a CO right there and a CO right there. And when you come out, he's supposed to be the one to pat you down and make sure you don't have nothing on you when you come out the chow hall. So, like, don't be super bootleg, to be honest with y'all, man. Like, it's extra bootleg. Like, you someone to get told, but that, like, you in the way. Like, you deserve it. So we coming out the chow hall one day, and I seen Terrell and dude. It was like in front of me a little bit, but I'm like way behind them. But I'm coming out, I spot them because dude's tall, dark-skinned dude. So they coming out the joint. When they come out the joint, all you seen was the CO just grab dude, put him on the fence like this. Boom! He slammed the tall door. He was like, man, what you doing, man? He's like, man, don't move, spread your legs, man. Spread your legs. He was like, man, what? He's like, put your legs behind your back. Terrell was standing there like, he was like, back up right now for you to be next. Terrell was like. He was just looking, dude was like, he let him cuff him. I was like, man, he let the weak CO dude cuff him. He was like, he cuffed him. He's like, come on, stand over here. Stand over here. You looked up, you just seen the dudes, the white shirt dudes, that the joint is right there. With that gate that I be telling y'all we yelling on, right there is our little fake tower, and that's their little office and all of that right there. They see them coming out the joint from the other side of the yard. They come through the gate. They see it. They was like, what's up? He was like, look, check his pockets right there. Nah, not the one right there. The inside of his pants pocket. They was like, open his belt up. Oh, he got feeling. Open his belt up. He was like, man, I ain't got nothing, man. Terrell was standing there looking horrified. He was like, man, I ain't got nothing, man. Dude was like, he opened his belt up. His pants fell down. All you seen was a sweatpants pocket. He was like, he came out with a ball of tobacco game, y'all. So boom. He was like, all right, take him to the hole. He was like, all right, take him to medical. He going to the hole. He walked, bro, the hole. I was like, oh, man, we all go back to the pod. Everybody was like, yo, dude got tore. That's crazy, man. Dude be with Terrell. He got tore. I'm like, yeah, that's wild right there, man. But the whole time I had, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy about the joke. I'm like, yeah, we'll see if he come crawling back. Because I'm like, he going to need some backup. Yeah, if not, the red team members coming. I already know it. I already know they coming. So he like, this word. I'm like, man, but for real though, like dudes don't even know how I be kind of viewing dudes like slightly like with all this going on. Even though I said he gonna come crawling back, I told myself if he do come crawling back, he's really a scumbag. Like real talk, man. Like he's really a scumbag, man. I'm letting y'all know this was week of the scumbag. If y'all didn't notice anyway, this was a scumbag week right here, man. But I was like, that's what it is. I already put that in my brain. So I'm chilling. They packed dude up. I mean, dude was gone. They caught him with the tobacco. He's out of here. It's a wrap for him. It's over with. Finito. Everything gone. I promise you, man. So I was like, man. So I still ain't say nothing to bro first couple days. Third day roll around. Came to my cell. He was like, hey, Weezy. He said, man, I don't know what happened, man. I said, what you mean? He was like, man, the sergeant dude and Jack Bauer pulled up on me and told me they know what I'm doing in that visiting room. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man. I was like, they told you that? He's like, yeah, Jack Bauer seen me in the chow hall and told me he knew what I'm doing in that visiting room and I better stop. I'm like, what the? That joint scared me. I was like, yeah, man. He did like this. He was like, yeah. I said, so your plate, like, yeah, I can't get my aunt tore off, man. Man, that joint crazy. I was like, man, that joint wild right there, bro. I was like, man, you ran your course, bro. It happens to us, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I was looking at him like, yo, why you still in my cell? He was like, man, that junk crazy, Weezy, man. That's all I wanted to tell you, man. I'm looking at him as he dipped out like, bro, you got a nerve to come tell me that the play you kicked me out of after firing me, that now is over with. I wanted to be like, I'm happy for you, bro, so boom. That's what I wanted to say, like, man, I'm really happy that you look stupid right now. That's what I'm happy about, man. But you know what? I held my composure again. I didn't show him that I was happy or sad. I just like, for real, bro, get out my cell slightly, like, so I carried it like that. You know what I mean? So he was hit. It was over with for bro, man. That little run he had, everything that he was doing, it was done. It was done, man. So like, it got reversed. So the shit ended up being reversed. He became being a dude that always had it. He's been having it for the last 3-4 months. He went from always having it to now he always has to buy it. So he just was just buying it and buying tobacco and buying the la-la and buying the tobacco and buying the la-la. And he was just going bananas with it. So as he became one of the main dudes in the block that spend money on that kind of gained him access for protection slightly. You know what I mean? It wasn't like nobody was extorting him, like, because he was able to do business with a lot of dudes that was getting on. So like that kind of had dudes like, yo, leave him alone. Like leave him alone, kind of like he spending money. He's a fucking cream puff. It is what it is, but leave him be. So I can remember one time my homeboy, that's on the other side, he was at 60 building. He sent me some work. Now, he ended up striking. Dudes be getting on. Once a dude get a roller, dudes be getting on and dudes be having the same mindset as me. Send it to another building. Let somebody else over here pump it. Like, you got to be smart like that. Like, this is what goes on. My man get the joint off the rip. He already know the count. He send me a kite through the dude that go to school. When the dude that go to school come back with the kite, he a dude that love the la-la, quiet with it, don't be telling your business, none of that. So when he brought me the kite, I already knew it was some la-la in the joint because he never sent nothing unless it was la-la to dude. Man, dude, give me that kite. That kite felt heavy. Pause. That joint. Envelope game, double taped. I'm like, he had the envelope folded up high. Rip that joint open. It was a note. Look at the note. Hey, bro, look, bro, this 8 spoons, bro. He like, look, bro, don't sell nothing for no money, bro. Just snap out over there, bro. All feezies, bro. Just gap it with me, bro. Whatever you get, I'm going to get dude from the gym to come get it, man. Just gap it with me. I'm like, bet. Open the other paper. I'm like, man. It was a bag. I was like, 8 spoons. He had the 8 spoons already in the bag. It was already bagged up. I'm like, shh, that's what's up. I was like, yeah, I got it now. I was like, yeah, that's what's up, man. I told my son, I said, hey, he was like, what's up? I said, yo, hold me down right quick. He was like, what you about to do? I said, bro, I'm going to bag up real fast. He was like, all right. So I went there. bagged up. Hey, Popcorn! Me holler at you over here, man. Popcorn come to the door. What's up? What I need? What you need? What you need? I'm like, hey, look, man. You trying to sell some feezies? He like, yeah, I'm trying to sell some. I was like, here. He was like, what's this? I'm like, bro, look, it's 40 feezies in there, bro. 40 feezies in there, bro. Split that with me, bro. He was like, all right. So that was my money. I wasn't even worried about that. I was like, I'm gonna get bro money from the other way. So I'm like, I'm just gonna come out and pump my way. And holler at my man on the other pod. So I'm moving around, slanging and banging on the low, y'all. It's been a little second, but I'm back to my normal tricks. Y'all already know this is my rap shit, y'all. So boom. I be doing this hustling stuff. Y'all already know it. So the word is out. Weezy! Hey, Weezy! I look back. I see the cream puff standing by his door. I see Terrell, he like this. He watching all the movements. He like, I look back again. I see him hollering at Popcorn. He like, Popcorn was pointing like, yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. So he watching stuff. So he know he trying to figure it out. So I leave for the door. He was like, hey, Weezy, let me holler at you. I'm like, what's up? You got some Lala? I was like, yeah, I got a little bit. He was like, can you sell me 2 spoons? I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, bro sent me 8 spoons. So basically 4 for me, 4 for him. I was like, yeah. I was like, what you got? He was like, man, I got a bunch of hygiene. I said, no, I need food, bro. I need food. I need all food too. You got food? I said, I'm doing spoons for $30 too. You got $30 food, you can get this joint right here. I showed him. I said, look, you can get this. He was like, gotta be $30 though. I was like, yeah, bro. Like, if don't nobody understand business, it should be you, right? He was like, yeah. All right, give me a minute. So I'm being a sale. Bro, it took about 20 minutes. He come to my cell. Yo! He come to jump. Like, what's up? He was like, hey, give me the stuff. Like, all right. I mean, he was like, hey. He's like, look, let me ask you a question, Weezy. How you get that Lala? I was like, bro, you think you the only one that can get some Lala, bro? I said, bro, I got a roller, bro. He was like, you got a roller? I was like, yeah. I was like, look, and I got spoons for sale too. Like for real, bro. Like, I ain't, like, a lot of that stuff. I sent a lot to my man. I was like, well, look, bro, I got spoons for sale, all of that, bro. He was like, man, can I get in the car? I was like, of course you can get in the car. So boom. I was like, what you talking about? Like, I mean, you want to get in the car? Like, what you talking? He was like, man, I was like, look, this joint ain't cheap, bro. I said, look, and I can get him to bring us some cell phones too. I said, you trying to get a cell phone? He was like, yeah, I've been trying to get a cell phone. I said, man, how much money did you make from all that stuff you was doing when you cut me off? He was like, Weezy, I ain't cut you off, bro. I just went on the dealt with my homeboy. Like, it'd be like that. So I was like, yeah, all right. How much money did you make? He said, man, I made about $2,500. That money's still at the crib. I'm spending commissary money on my books on this stuff now. I'm like, so you got $2,500? He was like, yeah. I'm like, man, look, that right there can get you in this car. I said, and on top of that, the roller want $1,500. And I said, I want $1,000 for letting you in. You want to get in this car and get some more Lala? I said, I want $1,000 and we got to pay the roller $1,500. Straight up, man. Straight up. I ain't trying to hear nothing. There ain't nothing we can negotiate about. I said, you did it to me. I wasn't mad. He was like, why I gotta be so much though? I said, well, you keep buying spoons then. That's on you, bro. I'm gonna holler at you though, because I gotta holler. He was like, all right. So when I get the money on the green dot, how you gonna get it to the police? I said, bro, I'm gonna get it to him, bro. He was like, man, Weezy, you sure, man? I said, bro, you wanna keep buying spoons? He was like, all right, man. He left out. I looked up, bro, was on the wall phone. I had like business. I'm saying to myself, man, if this nigga this stupid to get this $2,500, he bucked on y'all, so boom. Sorry, man. Like, it's a lot of ways to skin a cat, man. It ain't always got to be violence. Y'all see, I try to be cool with this dude. Y'all see, I try to make sure he was straight. I saved him from the red team. But at the end of the day, man, like, for real, like, it's a wrap. Man. I don't really like how he did me, man. Y'all know this is prison, man. I got to be the winner. I have to win, man. I'm sorry. So this is one of those times, man. I watched bro on the phone. I was watching him like a lion. Remember I told you he was like a little prey in the jungle? That's how I was watching him, yo. I was like behind the door, behind the cut. He ain't even seen me. I'm behind the cut like this. I'm like, all you see is a little crack in the cut. I'm like, I'm watching that nigga. I'm like, oh, he on the phone. Oh, yeah. Oh, he writing something down. Oh, word? Man, this nigga's a fucking dickhead, dumbass, stupid ass, coward ass nigga. But I'm still drooling though. I'm like, shh. He got off the phone, I backed him off the cut. Nice and sneaky. pulled the cut back down a little bit. At first I had it a little high, not all the way to the top, not all the way on, but just on, it was a little up, about this much. I sat back down on the bed, I'm chilling. He waited about 20 minutes, he finally come back and said, "Hey, Weezy!" I'm like, "Yo." He like, "Hey, look, man, I got my aunt to go get the junk, man." He was like, "Look, how we gonna do it though, bro? How we gonna gap it?" I said, 60-40. You know the count, 60-40. He was like, "After paying $2,500, you ain't gonna 50-50? I said, "Nah, 60-40, bro. Just like you did me, bro. 60-40, bro. I ain't forget about nothing. 60-40, my friend." He was like, "Man, all right, man, when we gonna get it?" I said, "Look, I gotta holler at the CO, then I'll let you know." He was like, "All right." He did. I get 2,500. I waited. He left. I went to look out the door. I was like, I see him going down the steps. He went down the steps like, he got to the last step. I read his brain. I'm going, "Oh, Weezy don't get me, man." I was like, "You wrong." So boom. He went to cell. Out back. I did back. I was like, "Oh shit." Looked again. I did. Boom. Shot my man cell. Go to my man cell. He had some dudes in there. I was like, "Bro, I gotta holler at you. Support." He was like, "What's up? Come here." He stepped out. I was like, "Hey, bro, look. I need to use your phone, bro." He was like, "Man, my homeboy using it." I said, "Bro, I need to use it. Come to my cell right now, bro." He was like, "For what?" I said, "Man, come to my cell, bro." He was like, "All right." I did. I looked up and homeboy was coming. "Yo." Coming to cell. I said, "Hey, look, bro. 2,500 was class. I'm about to hit dude for 2,500. I said, "I got $50 for you." I said, "And I'm about to get a check off this nigga." I said, "It's a nigga in 50 building. I got a check right now. I gotta have it." He was like, "Oh, go ahead." He gave me the phone. I checked the card. Like, 2,500. Give me that money. I took that money like the jaws of life, y'all. So boom. The money was gone. I promise y'all. It's over with. You throw it in the trash. It's in my account now. You can't do nothing about it. But all I'm thinking about is now I have phone money. Like, yes. That's all I was thinking about. I was like, man, I know it's grimy, man. But sometimes you got to get it how you live in there, man. Like, you know, I'm not proud of none of this stuff. But who would I be if I don't give y'all the real stories of the real situations that I was going through, man? Like, I try to be cool. I try to be somebody that was all right, man. Like, but this dude used to call me friend. He won't never my friend. I was just somebody that was convenient for this prick, man. That's all it was, man. So I'll say after about 4 days went by, man, he finally pulled up on me and asked me, "Hey, Weezy, what's up, man?" He kind of came aggressive with it. And like, when he came kind of aggressive with like, "Hey, Weezy, what's up?" I promise you, man, I grabbed him by his neck and I just pushed him like, and for real, we was on the top 10. I know it fucked everybody up that John saw it because I was leaning on the rail and he came up the steps. I seen him coming up the steps and I'm leaning on the rail by myself and he walked down. He was like, "Hey, Weezy, hey, what's up, man?" As he said, I was like, "Wow, what the fuck?" I grabbed him. I was like, man, I pushed that nigga. He was like, I was like, if he swear up, I'm gonna beat his ass. He was like, "Oh, it's like that?" I said, "Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. It's definitely like that." He was like, "Oh, all right. So what you saying, my money gone?" I said, "Man, your money been gone when you gave it to me, man." I said, "Man, get your soft ass away from me, man. Do something about it, man. The hell is wrong with you, man?" That's word. I said that to that nigga. That nigga was like, that nigga went down the steps. He was like, he went down the steps looking stupid as a bitch. I was like, this dumbass. He go in and said, this word red team was looking like, "Man, we let Weezy beat us to the fucking play, man. What the fuck?" I'm like, "Damn right, fuck that nigga, man. God damn it." That's word. A little bit later, he pull up on me. I see him. I'm like, he like, "You know, ain't nothing like that, Weezy." He was like, "Hey, look, man, I thought we was friends, man. How you gonna do that, man? I thought we was friends." I said, "Nigga, we never was friends, nigga. Hell is wrong with you, nigga? We weren't never friends. Fuck away from me, bro." He was like, that's word, man. Everything. About another day, bro checked into the Bing. Man. That's my word. Nigga went to the Bing. He went to the hole. And I never seen that cream puff again, man. Like, I think he just told the people he wanted out. But I think that joint hurt him so much that he had to take his talents to South Beach somewhere, man. He had to go to another camp because I straight bucked on him crazy in front of everybody, man. I didn't really want to do it, but I had to do it, man. It was an opportunity that fell in my lap. And that's why I had to give y'all the whole play-by-play. Y'all see how I do, man. That's how I look out for y'all. I love y'all, man. I give y'all play-by-play on every story, man. Like, I had to get dude. I ain't want to, but I had to get him, man. That's just how things be happening sometimes, man. But like I say, he went to the hole. I never seen him again, man. I took that man money and I bought me a phone with that man money, man. I bought me a phone with that money and I put the rest of the money in the cut and I just used to do little things. But it was a free $2,500, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But I was a maniac sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But that was a crazy situation. That's the end of the damn story, though. Man, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all know the count, man. Stay out the way from me this weekend, man. Your life depends on it. Your family depends on it. You must do it, man. Stay out the way. Period, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. This was the weekend banger game. So what I need y'all to do with this one? Like, share, subscribe, so y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But be safe out there, y'all. And stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.